Right, so I know how I was talking about Husband Venter really didn't get too many changes in the latest patch, but they're still just such a fun class, much more so than Roundel, especially when you're not hitting any of the new stuff. I mean, it's a refresh perspective starting, which we'll always take. Just stacking damage boost is always a good idea. That looks like a really late shop, which is actually pretty ideal, I'd say, depending on how the shop split is in level 2. Um, Technically a double shop. Oh man, this map. Okay, technically a double shop, which I think we might actually be taking. This map sucks. So much stuff is just one-off, which is really unfortunate. But oh well, that was a pretty insane shot. It's a shame that this is not a map that needs it. Oh man, that was a really good cash collection shot. Let's just work my way down here, since I need to hit this refresh to get more cash, I think. Especially one damage. Boom. And now let's just collect this cash. 63. Oh, where's the... Oh, there. Okay. I was actually aiming towards that one, but not a surprise that it didn't hit. Excellent stuff. Barely any health loss, and we collected almost every single coin on the map. Unfortunately, we missed that one. Which, yeah, it's more than fine, right? But it would have been cool to collect them. Certainly would have. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. You can generally just get a ton of damage this map, but obviously it means we actually have to play for bombs a bit more carefully. Not like that. Hitting it there is definitely fine, but like, one would not plan for it in a perfect world. Good stuff. Unfortunately that's the end, but should be fine. We are quickly collecting stuff. Crit sector. You know what? We're seeing double shop. Orbs in the shops are cheaper. I will actually take it. So I just need to collect one passive worth and one orbs worth in the second one. Alright, Dagger Plus. Let's see what Dagger Plus can do. A lot. $16 shouldn't be too hard. Okay, phew. I thought I saw a number that was one below 16 and I was very disappointed. One hit below 16 to be precise. Yeah, because we have refresh perspective, we're much better into this map, but you can see exactly what I talk about with this map, where sometimes you just don't hit the crit, and when you don't, that can be rather painful. Luckily, it looks like we were pretty well bailed out this time due to a refresh perspective. Like, we'd started taking hits just then. You know, it could have gone much worse. 111, it's not bad. It's not the greatest. Let's walk into this boss. We're very good Minotaur if we get a crit dagger. Well, it's not a dagger, but it basically is, right? Okay, wow, so we do actually get the Minotaur that I talked about. Hopefully we don't hit this refresh, good. We get our crit, which is lovely. I'm pretty sure this is a crit, and if it's a crit, we're getting like 9 times damage. Oh, no way. That's unfortunate. That's the thing that I said made me, like, strong into this fight. And the fact that I missed that makes us a whole lot weaker. So we're definitely taking one hit. It's just a question of how many more. Okay, that's perfect for us. Crit roll here. Oh, okay, Splatter works. Splatter should simply just work. We'll roll here because it has more pluses. 161 is not bad. Those orbs are really bad though. So let's go and wow. I mean, I can't turn down a Primal Frost, right? Yes, we're playing Sector, which could very easily get AoE, but we just can't turn it down. Let's just shoot a good shot. I'd say that was pretty good, personally. Yeah. I mean, solid stuff. Fortunately, no bomb, but whatever. Nice, look at that. That was basically exactly what I was planning for. Unfortunately, we are down quite a bit of health because we took 1 minute to a smack, which is not ideal. I'd say we're in a pretty solid spot. We've got a lot of fights, which means a lot of potential cash generation. So I'm really hoping, damn, we get that 200 cash. Okay, so we really need to not be taking any ping damage this fight, which unfortunately after that first shot, is much harder. That sucks. That 3 extra health could really come in handy. The news is we kind of just obliterated everything there. So let's try and collect our cash. This should do a pretty good job. And also I believe, yep, we're trying to go that way. Wow. I mean, like, I just can't not take it there, right? It's so good. Good. The way I aimed should have killed momentum a bit more than the way I was originally aiming, I think. Okay. Oh yes, pebble. No bomb. Quite unfortunate, really. No secondary bomb. Also very unfortunate, but it looks like we're only taking 1 ping damage here instead of 2. Which is very nice for us. Unfortunately, this refresh, definitely not a good spot. And the chances that we don't hit a bomb here are actually pretty good, unfortunately. Oh. Look, I'll take it. Rumble of Frost cleans up as well. 225. We're sitting in a good spot for these shops, but definitely not the best. Okay, complex is fine. You'll get good value out of that. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, so I really want to be getting a crit here. Nice. That is game-winningly good for us. Yeah. Just some slight damage difference. Oh wow, what was that shot? Extremely unfortunate, that's what I like to call it. Woohoo! Good stuff. Restore is potentially usable. Grinding Monstera versus Lucky Penny. It's an early Grinding Monstera, so I will just take it. I have had a lot of Grinding Monsteras recently, which is really nice because it's amazing when you get it this early on. But 2 extra crits would have also been very cool. No orbs in the store that we care about. We're just going to buy this, and buy a remove. Heading into the next shot with 151 is decent. We can get good value out of that. Cool stuff. Okay, double one please? No. Still, we really minimize the pinging damage we're taking on this fight. Nice, I was aiming for that bomb. That is really quite good for us. 177 Rubber's Orb. Rubber's Orb is very tempting. Oh, I should play with the new Rub Orb as well. Super bouncy. Okay. Damage second orb. I mean, obviously we're buying that 25 cash in the store. That's what I mean. Like, the change is just really good for us. One more passive I can buy. It's probably ambidextrony because my health is 58 is fine for Betsy, I'd say. My refreshes aren't great, but I'd say ambidextrony is still just worth it. It's like a semi-remove. On Spinventer, technically it's a bit worse than that because of how Spinventer originality works. But I'd say it's still just good. A little bit of Pierce. Piercing through this tree trunk is really just good. It's exactly what Betsy does not want us to be doing. Also, this kind of damage is just amazing. Smash. Like, if we're not wasting any damage on anything, that would be amazing. And it looks like we shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm just trying to pop these the second they pop up. I think that's probably the best thing to be doing. Nice, this should be a good hit. So, yep. Decent stuff. Oh, that was not the way I was aiming. Yep, that's expected. Perfect stuff. We may even get a crit. Yep, we're just melting through Betsy. Really good stuff. Another one caught, cool. I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with that. Bam. Very good stuff. Duplicate Orb is considerable. However, I don't think I'm taking it. At will, potentially? No. Let's just move on, collect that Defresh Potion. Right, the Defresh Potion is really good here, but I just don't have anything extra refreshy. Like, this is anti-Defresh Potion, if anything, really. Until we can get refreshy stuff, in which case it is pro-Refresh Potion. But I think Constricting Chains is the best one with just minimal downside here. Constricting Chains on Spinventer really is just amazing. And just keep giving is not exactly that necessary for us. Like we should just get so much extra damage off of that. Looks like we're going right into potentially double shop. Probably not double shop because we've already been to a double shop. And, you know, double shop in the first one without too much cash generation. Obviously we have navigation inflation. Is not ideal. However, the PS we have here truly is incredible. We should get some good damage here. Stuff. Nothing. I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful about where I aim at the refresh then. Because, yeah, nice. Because this map is rather slow, but because of the comp we have, no, it's not the slowest, so I didn't skip this. Even though I probably should have, to be honest. It's definitely not a very interesting fight. Alright, passive, short stack. Don't think I'm complaining about that one. Should be good. Especially if we actually hit a crit. Oh well. It's just super unfortunate, that's all it is. Yeah, super unfortunate. We do have Cookie healing us up though, which is ideal. I didn't think they were dying in 2 shots, so I didn't shoot it, but whatever. I should have shot it. And this should just be a very good hit. Alright, minimal health loss thanks to the thing. I mean, that should just be straight in simple. And as long as we don't get resistance now, we maintain our health. Okay. We're not bad into this fight, that's the thing. Especially once we start actually hitting crits. Problem is this refresh definitely not in the best spot. Alright, we hit a crit, which is good. I would enjoy hitting a refresh too, but I mean, I'll take damage. Smash. We are smashing through them, that is for sure. It's just this refresh is not helping us out. I think I'd rather do this shot. Hello. Yeah. It does feel like the aiming for constricting chains can be very wonky. Like sometimes it just changes when it feels like it shouldn't. My peg is now out of the way. This is what I mean by our real fresh is just in a really unfortunate spot. Like it took us ages to hit it. Now we finally hit it, so you know we can start doing stuff. But it just took so long, and now we're going to take at least one hit from this guy. Yeah, which is unfortunate, but fine in the end. 75, not bad, especially considering that was the best fight for us to get max health from. Persist. You know, I actually will take it because we have ambidextrine, so it's not bad. And you know, like your good orb having persist is reasonably good. That's what I mean by they haven't actually coded this properly. I wouldn't say. Like, why is taking damage equal to your health realistic? Like, I feel like that could very easily be fixed. Anyway, very silly. Alright, we're just going to be shooting the orbs that we care about, because where the hell is our other crit? I cannot tell where that other crit is. Whatever. Yeah, again, our refresh is just not going to cooperate, it seems. Smash. Nice. That's all I needed from you. Pretty sure that hits a crit or a refresh, which then sets up our next shot, which is like fine, but like we're burning so much health here. Even with the grinding early monster here, it's just so painful. Some of these nice fights are just ridiculous after all. Yeah, down like that. We should get more than enough to just kill stuff. I didn't need to worry about hitting a crit, and I can't even recall if I hit a crit or not. 300. Not bad. Double shop does look like it's the way to go. We have navigation inflation, so I'd say greeding a tiny bit is worth it, especially with double shot. Oh, a little bit of Infernal Ingot. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. We do really want to go the way that we want to go though, so hopefully we get there. Thank you, thank you. That's great. 314, nothing in the shop that we wanted. Our refresher cost is not bad, so I think I'll just buy these two. Move on, I'll also buy that, sure. Getting our pebble down to 1 means that we get this pigment originality boost on it, which is not bad. Bounces, useless, but whatever. 169. Pretty useless stuff, unfortunately. That's all very good stuff. Basalt Totem. I think it's the most interesting one there, simply because we have the heals. That's scary, but let's do it. Bursting Demon Wall after all, and we have healing actually. So it's only scary if we get Resistance 9 and get one shot from full health. Surely that won't happen, right? They wouldn't make a boss which can just one shot you from 66 health. That'd be silly. I'm sorry, one shot you from 66 health on the first turn of combat. Should have been a bit more specific, eh? Smash 57 cash already, so let's just upgrade our Summoning Circle because I've heard that's a pretty good orb. It's fine, we can take a whole bunch of self-damage here because even if we're fighting Resistance Knight, we will actually get some healing. So, you know, getting the cash from Navigation Inflation is a good idea. Right, we do not yet get screwed out of our game, which is cool. Imagine we actually did get Resistance Knight, got one shot from 74 health. Anyway, we get this guy who shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. We should just be able to chill. Smash straight through him, Summoning Circle last, as per normal. Funny thing is, it's still just worth it in that scenario. It's literally just dead already. I haven't even shot my Summoning Circle. Not that that's even a good orb in my deck right now. Anyway, that was some very cool stuff. We will also take War Chicken because it's the only one there that actually does anything. Anyway, max health is back to normal, which is good. We should just have the scaling. I mean, technically our scaling is low, but we should just have the scaling for this fight to get through it. We just need to worry about constricting chains plus refreshers because that is the big issue. Hopefully our boss passive can help solve that. Oopsies, +1 turn for him. Should just be fine. You'll notice the upgrades we're getting on the entire pegboard is just insane. All the decreases we're taking from short stack. It'll be fine. Perfect. We'll be fine with that shot. Give me a sideways shot, thank you. It's on pebbles, which is unfortunate, but as you'll notice, they now have this invented originality boost, as well as all the other scaling and short stack stuff that I've got going on. And so it just turns them into a pretty high damage source, because that's what Summoning Circle does for literally any orb. It's just really quite good. I'm pretty sure that should hit a refresh, but looks like we are not so lucky. I mean, it's much more likely to hit a refresh, but looks like it doesn't want to cooperate, alright? So we are getting screwed out of a refresh, like I said, is the only way we can lose this fight. 11k health. With how fast we've been going through this fight, he should be dead by now, but like I said, this refresh is just going to destroy us, apparently. Thank you. Now that we can that one refresh, he's just doomed. He cannot survive this shot. Which is nice because I do just want him dead now. Unfortunately, we did leave a bit of cash on the board, and no navigation inflation can collect that. That's fine. None of that. 148, we will just take a small heal, and then we will... Pretentious is useless, unfortunately. This is all very unfortunate stuff. We will just take a Sealed Conviction because we have ambidextry and a small deck size, so technically it's not too bad, but it's pretty bad. I want to shoot this one, it's much more fun, I'd say. Just raw damage output. We took the early assemble and it just has not paid off. Well. The second I said that, looks like we're just going far right, and because we're going far right, we can afford to spend our cash. Literally the second I said that, I just pick up the best part of the assemble. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but like, could you have done it any earlier? Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, this is AoE. That's just realized we have 118 max health along with Infernal Ingot. That is insane. Usually when you have like 118 max health, you know, it's like solid. You're like happy, but you don't have the best healing source in the game. Anyway, let's just keep increasing our max HP so that nothing can touch us. We have a lot of cash gen, right? I took Molten Gold, and we also got that navigation inflation. We're putting it into this Sappers guy. Sure. I can afford to not do that. Oops. Oh well, it's -1 passive, which is fine. Not for that, but whatever. Well, we got to go the way we wanted, which is nice. Wow. This is one of the fights that can definitely punish us for losing that much health in the first round of combat. Technically also, you know, if we don't hit the bombs, they could actually detonate on us, but looks like we're fine in that regard. The refresh is not cooperating. Pretty sure that should be more interesting, but it seems like neither of them did what I wanted them to do. We ended the fight, which is fine, I guess. We will just take that upgrade and move on. Yep, going the way we want is just the most important thing by far. A little bit of turn night on this. Definitely not the best, but looks like we got a crit first shot. On our AoE or amazing. I mean, like, this shot should be something, hopefully, but this positioning is just not amazing for us. We are out the other end. I mean, this is why we've been just massively boosting our max health whenever we have the opportunity, because some fights will just do that, which is unfortunate. Like, we do a pumpkin pie for the next time we will get a fight like that, which is good. Yeah, like the fact that we've hit no extra refreshing passives has just been very unfortunate for us, I'd say. Our power level would be much higher if we had. And we've just hit nothing. Luckily we didn't remove the refresh from the board. I feel like we would have just been dead if we'd done that. Well, we would have been able to aim where we want to, which, you know, both are good. Anyway, as you can notice, we're just managing to heal up after that fight. We just have an amazing source of healing. It was just quite unfortunate for us, really. 150 max HP is really good, though. Okay, I mean, definitely not the ideal way to go, but should just be fine. We get a good AoE hit here, should just one-shot the worms. Which means all the damage we're taking from this fight is from sappers, and then we're going to go right, which is the way we want to go. Still, we have a lot of health, so even though our Infernal Ingot is really not doing as much as one would hope, it's still just working. What was our first boss pass? Oh yeah, right, that's why. Our second boss pass was Seal Conviction. That explains a lot, you know? Seal Conviction is a pretty garbage passive. Anyway, good stuff. I shot straight towards that refresh. It just gave us a ton of healing. We haven't actually seen that many parts of the assemble, so like no like dupes, which is a surprise. Usually you see many more dupes. Alright, that's cool, but not useful for storage chests at the minimum. Oh, Salt Shaker. You know, it took your time, Salt Shaker. I've already got plus a lot of max health. Another turn 9, I see. Well, it's a rematch. This time I have a bit more health walking into the fight, so I think I do. How much health did I have last time? I have a bit more health as well as Pumpkin Pie. Both of which hopefully do something, but if we get shots like that, probably not, eh? This map, however, is probably just determined to screw us, which, not ideal. It's like, short stack on this map really just only improves the problem, which is unfortunate because short stack is like a lot of extra damage as long as you can get the use out of it, and when you can't get the use out of it, it's just a bit unfortunate. This one actually has good normal damage though, so, yeah. Like Pumpkin Pie and stuff just makes us a whole lot better into that. We'll just immediately upgrade that because it's worth it. Then we get a peg bag, jeez. Finally, finally. We've been suffering through those fights because of our lack of refreshes. But looks like we got that, which is quite big for us. Oh, we also have cookie healing, don't we? Which is cool, I guess. Heal 1 every 5 except for refreshes, in which case you heal 1 for 1. Boom, AoE. Getting so much max HP from this. this is just like a late Infernal Ingot, but we're gonna end with like 200 max HP, which is just epic. I have navigation inflation, so I might as well try and collect a bit of cash. I was clicking a bit too fast to collect cash in that one. Seems pretty good, to be honest. Let's do the absolutely necessary thing. And then see that there's a stuff that's selling in the store, so maybe I shouldn't. Pretty bad passive, but the move is very valuable because of what our deck is. Yeah, I get the distinct feeling this first shot is going to be pretty decent, perhaps. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty solid. But you know, what else did we expect? So I didn't see. I think that was like 197 or something max HP. So basically 208 max HP, right? Which with a very late Infernal Ingot, yeah, like first on second row, that is pretty crazy. Yeah, the starting refresh perspective wasn't as good as it usually is, especially since we tried to do assemble this run. But we also just like saw 3 summoning circles, which you know kind of decides our direction a bit because it turns out Spinventor is pretty good for a few reasons, and one of them is summoning circle. That's the first reason. The second reason is Spinventor now. Anyway, second passive Primal of Frost is just really good. It took us ages to hit the refresh peg back. Well, once we did, you'll notice just how much stronger our comp was. Like, it's actually crazy the power level difference. Yeah, the crit stuff was cool. Ring of Reuse was actually reasonably good that run too. Boss passive, secondary boss passive definitely wasn't that great, and first boss passive, Constricting Chains, did mess us over quite a bit on the third level. But yeah, I mean, that run just had a lot of good stuff, especially the max HP 191. Not bad.